Richard Bernhard with the 18th of September 1846 to the 9th of February 1930, was a Norwegian ship captain, businessman and politician for the Liberal Left Party. He is known as the founder of the shipping companies Vesteraalens, Dampskibsselskab and Hurtigruten. Background: Richard Bernhard was born at Tromsø in Troms, Norway. He was a son of shipmaster Sivert Regner with 1810–97, and his wife Anne Birgit Dahl, 1814–ca 1875. His father was of Dutch descent and became a pioneer in shipping from Tromsø. Took the mate's examination in Trondheim during 1864, and then spent 8 years at sea. In 1873 he settled in Risøyhamn as a merchant. In September the same year he married Oline Sophie Wenberg, 1844–1878, in nearby Andines. They had the child Nana within 1874. After the death of his first wife, he married her sister Augusta Septimia Wenberg, 1847–1938. Career: Richard realized a growing transportation need in the region, particularly due to the widespread herring fishing, and was the driving force in the creation of Vesteraalens Dampskibsselskab in 1881. The first 2 years, he was even the captain of the company's SS Vesteraalens. 2 new ships were acquired in the 1880s. SS Lofoten was built and SS Fiskaren was bought. Trade routes were set up between Lofoten, Vesteraalens and Senja in the north and Bergen in the south. In 1891, took up the idea of establishing a year-round passenger route along the coast of Norway. In 1893 the Parliament of Norway agreed to the government's proposal of funding the route. Hurtigruten, with 70,000 kr. The route Trondheim-Hammerfest. In the summer, Trondheim-Tromsø would be sailed weekly, and Vesteraalens was the first ship to sail on the 2nd of July 1893. In 1894, retired as a shipmaster and instead became CEO of Vesteraalens Dampskibsselskab. He remained here until 1909. From 1896, Vesteraalens Dampskibsselskab used SS Lofoten for a passenger route between Hammerfest and Adventfjorden. The shipmaster was renowned polar explorer Otto Sverdrup, and the route propelled growth of a modern society in the Svalbard archipelago. In 1908, became involved in the work to create the Norwegian America Line. At its establishment in 1910, he served as deputy chairman of the board. Had been involved in local politics. He served as a member of the Parliament of Norway for the constituency Vesteraalens from 1910 to 1912. He then remained in Kristiania, now Oslo, and lived here until his death in February 1930. In 1896, he was made Knight First Class of the Royal Norwegian Order of St. Olav. Was a leader of the Nederlandingenforeningen in 1912. He was awarded the Petterdas Medal, Petterdas Medailgen, Legacy. His name has been used for 2 Hurtigruten ships. SS Richard 1909, and current MS Richard 1993. In Tromsø there is a square named Richard Plass, while roads are named after him. Richard Gate or Richard VI. In Andines, Trondheim, Bodø, Sandnes and Vardø, Vesteraalens. Richard Hurtigruten Museum.